done yet, P.
MP, I want to chat with you for a minute.
What's up, Coach?
I've just been reading in the press how we're facing a guy tonight that many people are saying is deserving of some hardware at the end of the season. Even more deserving than you.
Coach, you know I don't pay that kind of talk no mind.
Well, I kind of wish you would. We need you to take this game personally.
Okay.
All right? I want you to shut him down. Leave no doubt who the top dog is in any award race.
I can do that.
I know you can. Now go show everybody else.
With just about a half season behind us, the rankings are clearer than ever, Greg. You feel confident starting to make some playoff predictions?
Oh, Kevin, it's way too early for that. Injuries, other roster shakeups. There's just still so much that can happen and totally reshape those rankings.
So a look at our starters for the Knicks. We've got Jalen Brunson. Diallo out there with Julius Randle. It's Mr. Fundamentals, and it's Thompson into the two.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves getting the first points of the ball game. Brunson the best to Mr. Fundamentals. And he can't answer back the three-pointer offline. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, earlier I spoke with Tom Thibodeau. They won the first game against this team, but he is not taking anything for granted. He wants his players to be even more assertive offensively this time. He said, I think we can dictate things a little more. Maybe force those guys into defensive matchups they dislike. 9 points that way. Well, we'll see if they can do that and go up 2-0 tonight. Kevin, back to you.
Appreciate that, David. Interesting report there, GA. The team focused on what it can do offensively.
Bottom line, in this league, you have to score points. Sounds like they have a plan.
Yeah, and we'll see how it reveals itself, that plan. If the theory is proven right, they'll have a nice foundation to work from.
Towns in the corner. Washington against Brunson. Shot clock at 5. Launches it. Mr. Fundamentals grabs the board. And so just over a minute and a half played. Floats it up for Randall. And Randall throws it down.
Boy, what a throwdown by the well-built 6'9" Julius Randle with power.
Minnesota's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Moore outside. Pass to Towns. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So one.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. Brunson kicks to Randall. Thompson for the triple. It's rebounded by Towns.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
And here is Washington. And you can see his scoring totals. Those are some pretty good numbers. He's putting up close to 15 points a game on average.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
Here's Mr. Fundamentals, and the shot goes in.
If you give him an inch of space, he's going to make you pay.
Minnesota in the lead. Now Washington, he had 25 points last game. Lets it go with a 3. That one's no good. 0 of 1 to begin the game. Looking at the last game for the Timberwolves, it was a loss to the Raptors.
And sometimes it's a lot harder to get easy looks on the road, but they found ways to get their guys good looks.
And it was funny, the road arena didn't bother them at all. I mean, they locked in, focused, and executed, and got it done.
For Minnesota, they've gone 2 of 6 from the field. Brunson against Washington. Lewis, right side. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, you know, with that size difference, that's not an easy shot. I mean, I don't care how close to the rim he is, that's a tough shot.
A fantastic decision-making big. Randall with the right choice there, finding the open man.
And Towns gets it to go.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Here's Mr. Fundamentals. Really played well against Portland in his last outing. There's 1:54 left in the first. Pass to Lewis. Towns down low. Diallo's there. And it's Towns missing.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Shot by Mr. Fundamentals. No good.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Towns in the corner. A 3-ball. Another miss by Towns.
Sometimes it's more about what the defense is doing on that possession. They were all over him on the perimeter.
Mr. Fundamentals passes to Diallo. A slam dunk by Diallo.
Timeout called for Minnesota.
Out of their chairs.
That's how you get your teammates fired up.
And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Gobert, he's checked in for Reed. Alex Len comes in for Karl Anthony Towns. And Martin subbed in for Lewis. Now, here's Washington. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Out of hand on it. They retain possession. Martin wide open. He fires. That one off the back iron and out. New York has gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. Screened by Valanciunas. Oh, the lob to Valanciunas. Gobert with the block.
And that's why you want Gobert on the floor. He's as good defensively as any big you will ever see.
Now, here's Washington. There's 25 seconds left in the first quarter. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second ban. And here's Valanciunas. He'll bring it up for New York. They trail by 1. Here's Mr. Fundamentals. A miss that time would have put him up. Washington against quickly. Washington passes to Gobert. And here is Washington. Shoots the three. And the last second attempt. Quarter will get underway just after this short break. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And looking at what do you guys think?
I think they're going to be happy with how they played here early on.
I agree with you. I mean, they hit the ground running, had a strong start to the game that they're hoping they can manage the rest of the way.
So with Thompson sitting on the bench, here's the 5 for Tom Thibodeau right now. Mr. Fundamentals is out there with Jonas Valanciunas. Then there's Emmanuel Quickly. Then there's Derek White. And it's Grimes in at the small forward position. And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Hi, guys. Mr. Fundamentals in their last game against Portland was tremendous. He added 37 points, and that was just the start of it. He wound up with a triple-double in what was quite a display for him. He racked up big numbers in what was a really good performance. Can he carry it over tonight? We'll see, Kevin.
Thank you, David. You're right. He was a one-man wrecking crew in that one.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same attitude tonight.
Yeah, every night's different. They may try to double him, might force him to adjust, or force him to make plays with the pass instead. We'll see.
And Minnesota has possession following the score by New York. Morris with the screen for Washington. Off target from three-point range. The Knicks leading by 3. Screen by Valanciunas. Mr. Fundamentals passes to Grimes. Here's Mr. Fundamentals. 8 points for him. He gets that one. Grimes has got the lead up to 5 now for the Knicks.
They've settled into a nice groove offensively here in the second.
Yeah, and that field goal percentage zooming upwards is now above 50%, which is pretty strong.
Here's Washington, and it's blocked. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Plays it up and banks it in. 10 points for Mr. Fundamentals.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Morris with the screen for Washington. It's deflected.
And still, he's scoreless. Boy, they could use just a little bit of help from him.
Mr. Fundamentals fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him. Was in the game, made one and missed one. Minnesota making some changes. Towns, he's checked in for Markieff Morris. And Lewis subbed in for Moore. Greg, Father Time is undefeated, and every player has to make the decision when it's time to retire. How big a factor was age for you?
Well, you don't want to leave anything on the table, but your body will tell you when it's time. I know that was the case for me.
2 on the clock. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
Well, just cannot buy a bucket, guys. I tell you what, that's a painful quarter for him, and it's painful for me to watch, too.
And Randall throws it down.
Just another way Randall can beat you. Good hands for the catch and finish at the rim.
Timberwolves trail by 12. And the Timberwolves call time. Outplayed in the previous game on this.
Really a shame. Someone had to walk away with an L.
I tell you, it's too bad one of them had to lose because I thought both teams were evenly matched in that game.
Minnesota making a switch here. Reed's checked in. Who is outside? Down low. Reed gets the bucket. Reed's got 5 now.
He does not lack for confidence. He shouldn't. I mean, this guy's a dangerous scorer.
Took him no time at all on that one. And the Knicks lead by 13.
Yeah, the second period's been much more kind to him than the first. I mean, let's see if he can keep it going and maintain this.
Now the Knicks with it. They're on an 18-4 run. Here's Mr. Fundamentals, guarded by Reed. Washington with it. No points in the game yet for him. Lewis kicks to Washington.
2 minutes remaining.
Martin with the screen for Washington. Knicks with the rebound. Mr. Fundamentals got 9 rebounds now tonight.
It has not been his game so far. I mean, he's trying his best, giving great effort, but little has gone his way.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
Here's Martin. The Knicks making the shot, and the pass to Reed. Outside Lewis. That shot missing, so New York will take it the other way. Last time they met in New York.
Yeah, they cruised to a win in these teams' last encounter, and their field goal percentage was off the charts.
Scorching and torching offensively. They were able to get everything they wanted. Monster quarter for him. He's put the team on his back, trying to carry them to the W.
Washington passes to Reed. Towns in the corner. The Timberwolves working the ball around now. And it's Martin missing. New York leading by 17. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one.
To take shape here, they're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Here's what Minnesota's going with right now. And so it's the New York Knicks. 13.
25. The Knicks, 38.
Hey there, everybody. With the All-Star break on the horizon, let's first have a look at the players.
The thing about the three-point contest, we sort of know who's going to be headlining. Question is, which underdogs will be added to the fray?
And now switching gears to our featured game, a phenomenal first half for the Knicks.
Tremendous job finding the big dudes and letting them work. Great physicality, and it ain't all about the 3-ball, is it, big fella?
Nope, elbows are on the way.
And that is...
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You look at Mr. Fundamentals in this game, he's been everywhere.
Well, with a double-double in hand through 2 quarters, you can just imagine what his stat line will look like at the end of this one.
Yeah, he's got that locked-in look in his eyes tonight, and he's not going to start taking it easy. I think he's going to be going hard until that final whistle blows.
Karl Anthony Towns is out there with Naz Reid. Then there's Washington, and it's Lewis in a 2-go. That's Chris Finch's 5 as we get into the second half.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
Yeah, another column in the stat sheet that hasn't gone in their favor. To climb back, they've got to put forth more effort.
Now here's Lewis. A look at his stats. He averages a bit over 8 points a game. And Moore kicks to Reed. And the 3 off target. The Knicks leading by 15. Floats it up for Randall. And Randall throws it down.
Power and mobility of Randall. That combination makes it really hard to cover him on the pick and roll.
And if you're just joining us, we played over a minute here in the third. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Here's Towns. And once again off the mark by Minnesota.
Starting slow in this half. 0 for 3 so far.
And he's going up for the alley-oop. A slam dunk by Diallo.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
Brunson against Washington. And the call will be against Julius Randle. That is his personal foul.
Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Yeah, he was one step late that time.
And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Gobert comes in for Towns. And Martin subbed in for Washington. Now here's Lewis. And Gobert kicks to Moore. Pass to Lewis. Here's Gobert. 4 on the shot clock. No good from Moore.
Ugh, ugly start to the second half. They've missed their first 4. They've got to get on track.
Floats it up for Randall.
And their balanced effort at both ends has hushed this crowd.
Yeah, you said the key word there, balanced. I mean, their big lead owes as much to their defense as their offense.
It's stolen by Randall. Here's Mr. Fundamentals. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. And here is Lewis. Gobert with a screen on Diallo. And Gobert kicks to Reed. It's hauled in by Diallo.
Things have been bumpy coming into the second half now. 5 straight misses.
And his performance today, guys, is really, I think, a beauty. A triple-double for him today.
Yeah, he's got his hands all over this game, impacting it in just about every category.
Pass to Reed. Another miss, and they've really hit a rough patch here.
You know, he's been off tonight, off his game. At this point, he might want to focus on creating for others.
Mr. Fundamentals takes it off the glass. Mr. Fundamentals got 23 points.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively.
Making a switch here. Morris is checked in. The Knicks making a switch here. Lewis outside. From the arc. It's not going to go for him.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
And, you know, they've got to be careful because this is when the team concept breaks down and guys start playing hero ball.
And how about the awareness from Valanciunas? He read the pick and roll coverage there beautifully.
Timberwolves shooting just 29% in this game. They are not a pretty sight out there offensively. Back to Lewis. Beyond the arc. At the line, Minnesota. Count that bucket.
And with that basket right there, it brings an end to that 12-0 run by New York.
Lewis against Brunson. Pass to Mr. Fundamentals. Give your guys' take on the scoring so far for the Knicks.
Well, I've been impressed with the ball movement all game long. They're really looking to just make that extra pass.
And, you know, they've done a fantastic job scoring inside as a result, finding plenty of opportunities to cash in near the hoop.
The Knicks making a switch here. White's checked in. Now here's Moore. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
And that was another look at the fantastic Mobile One drive that happened a moment ago.
And it's plays like that, Kevin, that show you why they are so far ahead. Didn't settle for anything outside and went right to the rim.
No good on the three. For New York, they've gone 7 of 10 on their field goal attempts here in the third. Here's Mr. Fundamentals. And foul on the shot. Free throw line.
All the officials are all over that.
Foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
Here's what Minnesota's going with right now. Lenz checked in for Rudy Gobert, and Washington subbed in for Lewis. Now, here's Washington. 5 points in the game. There's 57 seconds left to play in the third. Shot clock at 6. Morris, no good.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Quickly against Washington. Lenz sets a screen for Washington. And once again off the mark by Minnesota.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
Count it. And that's 31 points for Mr. Fundamentals.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Now, here's Washington. Morris outside. From deep, Moore. That one doesn't drop. Got it up. And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already.
27. The Knicks. 58.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. And New York, looking at who they've got. White is out there with Emmanuel quickly. Then there's Toppin. It's Mr. Fundamentals. And it's
That's a foul.
Efficient, getting in deep and then taking advantage.
Players, Clark, as we know, are changing teams more than ever before. Some don't like it. Some do. But free agency is something historically that was fought for by the players, Clark.
And again, you've heard me say it before, Kevin, empowerment of the players I'm in favor of, and freedom of movement is part of that empowerment. And sure, it can cut both ways to where some fans and league executives may be a little bit frustrated by it, but I tell you what, it's good in my mind for the players.
From deep Washington, unable to get that one.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this hoop. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
Strong work for him at the offensive end, helping them to maintain that lead.
Len with a screen on quickly. Washington passes to Len. Can't connect from short range. And so it's New York with it. Their next game is at the Rockets Arena in Houston for a game with the Rockets. That is game 3 of this 4-game trip.
We're still waiting for that first.
There are high school refs better than you guys.
100% since halftime? Come on now. I'm not sure this lead's going away anytime soon with that kind of marksmanship.
For Minnesota, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth quarter. To the middle. And the dunk by Len.
Man, what a pass that was there. He really relishes making the game easier for his teammates.
He lobs up the alley-oop pass. Shot by Mr. Fundamentals. No good. For Minnesota, they've gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. There's the pass to Len. Offline with his 3. Here's Mr. Fundamentals, covered by Martin. Mr. Fundamentals passes to Chopin. Outside, Martin. To the paint. Here's Morris. Buries it down low. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Here's Mr. Fundamentals. Drains it from 17 feet out. Mr. Fundamentals got 39.
Boy, he's been a rock of offensive support so far, and when they've needed a basket, they've turned to him.
Morris with a screen on White. Martin the pass to Morris. And he comes up with the deuce.
And that solid play in the paint continues here, guys.
There's a screen by Toppin. Here's Mr. Fundamentals. That one drops for him. Mr. Fundamentals got 41.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to him?
And no let up in him either, guys. I mean, he wants to continue to expand that lead, and as long as he's the one taking the shots, that lead's going to expand.
He operates well in traffic, but still, that's just a tough play to finish.
Passes to Quickly. Here's Mr. Fundamentals. He's covered by Washington. And the foul called on Markieff Morris. That's foul number 2 for him. Greg, you read about Jimmy Butler starting his own coffee company, and he did that in the NBA bubble, and he drinks, he say, about 5 cups of coffee a day. Do a lot of NBA players drink coffee to keep them going and get that extra burst?
Absolutely. I remember drinking coffee on the bench late in my career. It's kind of a comfort food, warms you up a little bit, and all good things that can get you ready for action, I'm for.
So it's the Timberwolves now, following the score by New York. Washington finds Morris. Martin for 3. That one doesn't go. Now the Knicks take it the other way.
2 minutes.
Here's Mr. Fundamentals. Fades away. Can't hit that one. And there's the foul. It's on Mr. Fundamentals. That'll be his second foul of the game. The Knicks making a switch here.
Knicks substitution. Jericho Sims.
1:49 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Pass to Len. Back to Washington. 3-pointer. It's hauled in by Diallo. Diallo's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for New York.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And so checking out the record for these guys tonight will mark win number 37 for them on the year.
And that's going to do it for the season series between these two teams. It's clear who had the better game plan and better execution, and that's why they'll finish up 2-0 against the Timberwolves.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Mr. Fundamentals.
Boy, I thought he did a little bit of everything out there tonight, notching the triple-double in style. He was a difference maker.
Here's Lewis after the made shot for Mr. Fundamentals. Lewis kicks to Morris. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And here's Washington outside. White with the defensive effort. And the Knicks with possession. They're on a 16-6 run. Here's Mr. Fundamentals, covered by Martin. They set the pick. And there's the drive. And that one drops. Mr. Fundamentals got 49 points in the game.
saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean,
So no problem for New York as they get the win. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And that'll do it, folks. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for being with us. We'll see you next time.
Hey, MP, great to see you. I've got a check for you.
I appreciate that.
MP, welcome in. Take a seat.
What's going on, man? How you doing?
Me? I'm great. How are you?
I can't complain, can't complain.
Looking forward to designing your custom colorway?
Yeah, definitely. I got some ideas.
Oh, well then, let's take a look. Ooh, those are fire.
Nah, those are tough, man. Yo, appreciate you, bro.
Hey, we'll send a complimentary pair to your office ASAP.
All right, man. I appreciate that.
Appreciate you.
What up, Coach?
MP, we got one heck of a matchup tonight.
Well, we're more than a few games into the year. How much do we know about this year's rookie class, Grant?
Well, it's still early. We have to remember we might be a half year into a decade-plus career for some of these guys. So I think it's best to reserve judgment for now. An NBA career is a marathon.
And to look at the starters for the Knicks. Julius Randle out there with Hamidou Diallo. Then there's Jalen Brunson. Then it's Klay Thompson. And it's Mr. Fundamentals in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Here's Mr. Fundamentals. And he's going for the oop here.
Wow, that is awesome to see the small man challenge the big man. Sometimes when you jump, you can be taller than the big fella.
It's stolen. Here's Mr. Fundamentals. Coming off a terrific game against Minnesota. And there's a pick. Randle outside. 6 on the shot clock. Randle, a screen on Porter. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Just a much smaller defender on him. He does the exact thing at the right moment. Goes straight to the rim.
Pass to Şengün. From 8 feet. And it's in. Off the glass.
Great execution. Could not have asked for a better shot.
Oh, there's the alley. Hammers the lob through.
Just flawless timing right there.
Right? The dish, the catch, the flush, the whole thing was perfect. And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. Porter against Brunson. Here's Şengün. That shot, no good. New York goes the other way with it. Last time they met was in New York.
And they won that last game between these teams easily, posting a scorching hot field goal percentage.
Here's Mr. Fundamentals. Inside. Can't complete the lob.
That is a rarity. When he takes flight, he usually hammers it home.
Here's Christopher. Defended by Thompson. Offensive rebound.
Probably should have scored there. He usually does.
Here's Mr. Fundamentals. And it's Randle with the jam.
Randle getting up there, explosive vertically on that play with great timing.
Well, if you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Here's Middleton. Got a hand on it.
And maybe they're a little too excited today. They need to settle down. They've opened up 1 for 4.
Knocks it down from distance. He's got 5.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
About 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Here's Porter. Oh, the offensive struggles continue. Missing again.
And so far, the team just 1 of 5, and that rim shrinking.
Here's Mr. Fundamentals. He's got 5. And Kevin Porter picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul. In for your Rockets,
Here's Mr. Fundamentals. Thompson outside. And again, New York with the triple.
You can't help but look toward their defense. They're totally lost.
Timeout called. Houston, a tough loss.
That game, that sticks with you a little bit.
Grimes, he's checked in for New York. Quickly comes in for Klay Thompson. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. The Knicks have gone 6 of 7 and looking good. Here's Mr. Fundamentals. Oh, and he brings it down with a two-handed jam.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
Yeah, if you walked in at any point during this game to watch 5 minutes of play, one team played harder. You know who that was.
New York with the ball. They've outscored them 16-2, not slowing down. And it's Randall with the jam.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Coaching staff probably most proud of the effort of this team on both ends of the floor here tonight.
Here's Primo following the bucket by the Knicks. Here's Garuba, second chance shot, tipped, and he recovers it. Gets another look, and he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
First personal foul. First team foul. At the line for your Rockets. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Valanciunas, he's checked in for Julius Randle, and it's White in for Brunson.
Well, you can tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
Here's Mr. Fundamentals. 7 points in the game, 2 points. That one goes.
They've controlled the paint so far. That's been the difference.
Yeah, the bully ball tonight has paid dividends. Highly effective down there with the physical play.
Garuba, no good. New York has gone 2 of 2 at the perimeter. And he lobs it up to the rim. And the dunk by Valanciunas.
Balanced play has given them the lead and also quieted this crowd.
Well, all night long, in control of the pace, and you don't want to let go of that rope right now.
And so it's Houston with it. The Knicks making their last shot. Pass to Weber. Here's Nora. Fires for 3. The Rockets again can't hit. And here we go. The Knicks in transition.
Houston foul. First personal foul.
And he makes the first.
Shooting for New York.
Both good from the line that time. 41 seconds left in the first quarter. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Here's Weber. And another miss by Houston. And here are the Knicks. They want to keep rolling here following a win against Minnesota.
Sometimes it's difficult to get good looks on the road, but they ran the offense brilliantly.
Well, it was probably a good feeling in that last game that the mid-range worked, the long-range worked, the inside game worked. But the best feeling was the crowd leaving that building not in a good mood.
Here's Primo. And so it's the New York Knicks continuing to pile.
Your Rockets 4, the Knicks 26.
Why are you smiling at me? Game left to play.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And a comfortable margin for the Knicks here, guys.
Well, you have to credit their effort on the defensive end. It set the tone for this contest.
The defense has been infectious here as everybody stepping up aggressively on that end.
Smith plays the 4 with Şengün at center. Josh Christopher is out there with Kevin Porter. And it's Middleton in at the 3. That's the 5 for Houston right now.
Hi, guys. Well, Mr. Fundamentals in their last game against the Timberwolves was a man on a mission. He picked up 49 points, and that was just one element of his production. He ended up with a triple-double on the night. He put up significant numbers. So the question becomes, can he do it again?
Outstanding. Thanks. Impressive ability to carry his team to victory, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., I was really impressed. They wouldn't have won the game if it wasn't for his attacking mindset and will to win.
Yeah, going up against a team that had no answer for him. We'll see if it plays out the exact same way here tonight.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Down low. And it's Randall with the jam.
Yeah, Randall does a good job. His frame alone helps to create some space. Just with a little pivot there, able to find a way to score.
Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Houston has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Three-pointer is up. Middleton. The shot misses. New York goes the other way with it. Here's Mr. Fundamentals. Banked it in off the glass. 11 points in the game.
They have no answer defensively inside.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Low resistance to the finish line.
I love it. Making their own luck.
Thompson, he's checked in for Grimes. You know, one expression you hear from a lot of coaches nowadays, threatening drives. What's the value of breaking the paint?
B.A., dribble penetration is so important, particularly in today's game. With the spacing and the great shooting on the perimeter, if you can get to the paint, one, you may score at the rim, but if the defense collapses, now you have an opportunity to find an open shooter from 3.
Diallo, a screen on Şengün to the paint.
Oh, great teamwork right there.
Hey, you got to love the finish, bringing it down with some attitude. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Middleton against Diallo. Outside for Porter. Jacks up a 3. And it's Mr. Fundamentals with a rebound. For New York, they've gone a terrific 4 of 5 here in the second quarter. Diallo, a screen on Şengün. Here's Mr. Fundamentals, defended by Şengün. Mr. Fundamentals shot is good.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second. Porter, the pass to Şengün. Porter against Brunson. Back to Şengün. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Şengün's got his second basket of the game.
Woo, just selling the defense on the pump fake.
And there's the lob. And it's Randall with the jam.
You gotta love his unselfishness. And you know his coach does as well.
Well, not just coach, but you can see it in the teammates, the way that they look at him. They appreciate it when he shares the ball like that.
Here's Porter. The Knicks making their last shot. Pass to Christopher. Şengün, the screen. Beyond the arc. The rebound by Diallo.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
To the inside. Out to Thompson. Lets it go from deep. The shot won't fall. And Houston will come the other way. Middleton passes to Porter. Şengün, a screen on Brunson. The drive by Porter. Buries it. He's 2 for 4 in this game.
And that's how you draw it up right there. A screen to shed the defense, a quick move to the bucket, and you get the lay-in.
Randall, pass to Diallo.
In the first half. 2 minutes.
We've got 1:55 left to play in the second quarter. Pass to Middleton. For 3, Smith. It's rebounded by New York.
he didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Mr. Fundamentals.
This first half has been all him. He's getting to his spots and going to work.
1:35 left in the first half. Timeout called. Houston.
They're giving up a lot of points in the
know that in the timeout they're going to hear about it, make the adjustment.
And the Rockets going with a whole new group out there. Here's Weber, defended by Thompson. Guarded by Quickly. And the bucket is good.
If you give him any sort of space, he's going to attack.
For New York, they've gotten 7 of their first 9 shots to drop during the second. To the middle.
Those interior passes can be dangerous sometimes, but if the timing is good and you execute it there, you can get easy hoops.
Well, Houston's shooting just 21% from the floor. 52 seconds left in the first half. Nora. And a miss there on the triple.
That's exactly how you have to defend him on the perimeter. Can't allow any space.
And the basket is good. He got it to
You gotta be kidding me.
an opportunity at a three-point play. Grimes, he's checked in for New York. And the Rockets with possession here. Pass to Garuba. We've got 33 seconds left in the second quarter. Nora, no good. Smooth sailing for New York. 20 seconds left in the first half of basketball.
First personal foul.
And he knocks down the first one.
Team foul. At the line.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws. And Houston is shooting only 31% in the second quarter of this one. Here's Primo. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Pass to Garuba. Here's Weber. Shots blocked! And so it's New York, holding a massive 34-point lead to end the quarter. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their sets well with patience and purpose.
And hello, everybody.
It's obvious crashing the boards was a point of emphasis. They're rebounding by committee, and their dominance in that category is a key reason for this lead.
Their opponent needs to find some Windex because they need to start cleaning the glass.
Ooh, Ernie, I see how you did that.
And guys, a look now at who's been real. And that is going to do it for us. Let's get back to some second half action with Brian Anderson and company.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. And here are the Knicks now. And on the floor for Tom Thibodeau as we get into the second half. They've got Klay Thompson, Julius Randle out there with Hamidou Diallo. Then there's Jalen Brunson, and it's Mr. Fundamentals in at the center position. And he's going to the line for contact while he was going up. The first free throw is good.
Team foul. At the line for the Knicks.
And so he hits both. Now here's Porter. Pass to Şengün. The three ball connects from downtown. Şengün's got 7 points.
As a big, unless you're a dedicated rim runner, have to be some kind of threat from distance.
Here's Mr. Fundamentals. He's got 24. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. To the inside. Christopher's shot is good.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
Outstanding dribble drive. And that replay was brought to you by Mobile One.
Yeah, a double-digit deficit. They're going to have to play better. They need more of this kind of aggressive play.
Middleton outside. Şengün, the screen. Middleton passes to Şengün. Shot clock at 5. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Well, Middleton right now staying aware of where his teammates are and hitting them when they're open.
Here's Mr. Fundamentals, defended by Şengün. Mr. Fundamentals shot is good.
Oh, man, this would be a different ball game if they didn't have this type of scoring to rely on.
Middleton against Diallo. Middleton outside. Picked it. Here's Mr. Fundamentals. He's got 26. The second effort. And so he draws the foul. That one on Şengün.
No debate there. He got hammered.
Both shots good from the strike. The Rockets have gone 3 of 3 in this second half. Now Middleton looking for his first basket, still in this one. From deep. Thompson pulls it in.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Got it.
He's played a huge role in this game to this point, but it looks like he just wants more. He wants to make sure that this lead holds up.
Order the pass to Şengün. It's tipped. Second chance effort. And he drops it in from the low post. Şengün's got 11 points.
Could come down to selection. Bad shots in the first half. Here in the second, using his head, finding some more efficient opportunities to score.
Here's Mr. Fundamentals, defended by Şengün. Here's Mr. Fundamentals.
And man, looking good.
And he drops it first. So New York going with almost an entire new group here. Toppin, he's checked in for Julius Randle. Grimes comes in for Diallo. White, he's checked in for Klay Thompson. And quickly subbed in for Brunson. Down low. It's deflected. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Rockets will retain.
Rockets ball.
It's stolen away. Second half here, and we're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Here's Mr. Fundamentals. 32 points in the game for him. Grimes' shot is off.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
No good on the three. The Knicks have got just 2 of 6 in the second half.
2 minutes.
Here's Mr. Fundamentals.
And for a big guy, Obi is quick off the floor.
Number 1.
1:49 left in the third quarter of the game. Guarded by Quickly. Ooh, he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to
First personal foul. First team foul. Nice call. The line
for the Knicks.
Well, the coaching staff has to love what they're seeing on offense. There's so many assists because how this team is moving the ball.
All game long, they've just done a great job of keeping the pressure on the defense and penetrating with the pass. They've gotten everything inside, and they've converted there. So far, he's a can't-miss player, a superb scorer who plays to his strength.
Pass to Primo. Fires the three. Nails it from three.
In full-on catch-up mode. They're raining threes right now.
Here's Mr. Fundamentals. He's got 34. Another one falls for New York.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Pass to Garuba for three. And it's Mr. Fundamentals with a rebound.
Well, the D really getting away with one there. No one on him. And that's going to be good 9 out of 10 times.
Valanciunas, he's checked in.
Substitution on the court. At the line for
Too active a role in basketball decisions, but Grant, you're a team owner. How do you feel about this?
Well, it's a tough situation, B.A. Many of these owners have made tremendous amounts of money building their fortunes, of course, being very hands-on with their business. But basketball is a different kind of business. Success is not always linear. And sometimes, as an owner, you're not an expert when it comes to this particular business. So it's interesting, kind of being engaged, but not being too hands-on and letting your people do their job to the best that they can.
We've got Alperon Şengün, and it's Smith in at the small forward position. That's the 5 for Houston right now. 6 to shoot. This one for 3. Doesn't go that time. So New York will take it the other way now.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Knicks.
And you don't usually see this kind of blowout, but tonight they delivered the punishment.
I mean, what's so impressive is they never wavered in their approach. They just kept at it and showed they were without a doubt the better team.
And give them credit for what'll be their 38th win of the year.
Only a 2-game series, and they win both. They have to be satisfied with this.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Mr. Fundamentals.
Not sure what else the coaching staff could ask for. He contributed in every facet of the game tonight, racking up a triple-double.
And again, New York with the triple.
Finishing the game strong. This is how you shut the door on any hopes of a comeback.
Yeah, definitely putting a stamp on this one. A very, very decisive victory.
New York. Number 1. First personal foul. At the line for your Rockets, Alperon Şengün.
He does not get the second one. Here's Mr. Fundamentals. Chalk up 2 there.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
And so New York takes this one by a big margin. A statement road victory. So impressive.
Statement indeed, B.A. It was in enemy territory, but they controlled the game and took the crowd completely out of it. That's how you win on the road.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. So alongside Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, Brent Barry, and our entire 2K crew,
No one ever told me that. I'm pretty good one, but no, I'm crazy for that. Goes down now. What just happened? Oh my God. You're gonna give me manicure? Yeah. So is the restaurant really around the corner? Where are you gonna go? I'm gonna go find out. What do you have to say? No. No one ever told me that. I'm pretty good one, but you know, I have to create for that. One, yeah.
Sure. How's it going?